Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Venerable Sangha, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, welcome to weekly Buddhist news in English on Phật sự online channels. There are 7 major news of the week. Vietnam Buddhist Sangha visited central government organization to congratulate a happy lunar year. Vietnam Buddhist University solemnly held the topping out ceremony for the constructions of the manuscript. University of Social Science and Humanities delegations pay a visit to Vietnam Buddhist University in Ho Chi Minh City to wish happy Tết. Tây Ninh, Buddhist representative of Gò Dầu District congregated for the 7th meeting of TENURE 2021-2026. Đồng Nai Monastic Institute Studies Institute No. 2 operated BAZAAR of Human Love First Fair Lunar New Year's of the Ox 2021. Bình Dương, Từ Huế Pagoda held a peaceful day retreat and gave beloved gifts to the unfortunate people. Kiên Giang, Phú Hội Pagoda give 100 take gift potion to poor people. The following are the news in details. On the occasions of the Lunar New Year, the Years of the Ox, in the morning of February 1st, 2021, the central delegations of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha came to congratulate the central government organizations and its departments, including Southern Officers of Vietnam Foreign Front Central Committee, Departments of Homeland Security, Ministry of Public Security, Government Committee for Religious Affairs, Central Civil Affairs Department.
Most Venerable Thích Giác Tuần, Vice President of the Administrative Council of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Director of the Vietnam Buddhist Research Institute, was the leader of the delegation to visit the Southern Officer of Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee. Welcoming the delegation was Mr. Võ Văn Thiện, member of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee, together with leaders of Southern Officer of Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee. Venerable Thích Thiện Thống, Vice President of the Administrative Council of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, was the leader of the delegation to visit and congratulate the Department of Homeland Security, Ministry of Public Security. Welcoming the delegation was Major General Trần Thắng Phúc, Deputy Director of the Department of Homeland Security, Ministry of Public Security. Most Venerable Thích Huệ Thông, Deputy General Secretary of the Office 2 of Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, was the leader of the delegation to congratulate the Government Committee for Religious Affairs. Welcoming the delegation was Mr. Nguyễn Anh Chức, Deputy Head of the Committee, and other members of the Government Committee for Religious Affairs. Leaders of the Sangha sent sincere thanks to leaders of the central departments and agencies in recent years for paying attention and helping the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha successfully organize many important events. Vietnam Buddhist Sangha also expressed their wish to continue receiving the help from the central government department for Buddhist activities in 2021. Vietnam Buddhist Sangha also wishes the central government departments, with all of the staff, soldiers abundant in health, maintain social security so that people can enjoy and welcome the Lunar New Year in peace and happiness. Leaders of the central departments had summed up the outstanding achievements in 2020 and recognized the contributions of the Central Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. In particular, the Central Committee and provinces have supported the prevention of pandemic COVID-19, joined hands in relief for people in the central region suffering from natural disasters, and a series of other social charity works. They send greetings to all Buddhist monks and nuns, leading for a year full of peace and health. On the morning of the same day, the leaders of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha also visited and congratulated the Committee for Public Affairs.
On the mornings of January 30, 2021 at Vietnam Buddhist University Campus 2, Ho Chi Minh City, the topping out ceremony took place for the construction of the manuscript.
In witness at the ceremony, it was honored to have Most Venerable Thích Trí Quảng, Rector of the Vietnam Buddhist University, Ho Chi Minh City, with the attendance of the Executive Council dignitaries and more than 1,000 practicing monks and nuns. After the ritual of incense offering to great Buddha, praying for the Great Compassion mantra to bless for the construction, Most Venerable, the Rector, and the venerable monks witnessed that the ritual of purification, praying for the Buddha's blessing, had been performed. The ritual was conducted by Most Venerable Thích Lệ Trang, the head of the ritual procedure section of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Ho Chi Minh City. On the occasion of the coming Lunar New Year, the Executive Council dignitaries and all the monks and nuns of the 13th, 14th, and 15th courses respectfully paid kowtow and wished happy old age to the Elder Most Venerable the Rector. In his blessing words, Most Venerable Thích Trí Quảng stated that to have a place to study and train the younger generation of monks and nuns was a dream of many previous generations. On the occasion of Lunar New Year, the Most Venerable encouraged the ascetic monks and nuns to make their efforts to contribute their energies to the Sangha to a more developed state of Buddhist education. The lecture hall in the main shrine has an area of 3,500 square meters. The Buddha worshipping hall is on the first floor, covering an area of 2,500 square meters. This construction is an important space for spiritual practice for monks and nuns. The total budget is about 200 billion Vietnam dong and is expected to be inaugurated in October 2021 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the establishment of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha. On this occasion, Most Venerable Director of the VBU also conveyed his blessing and gave 10 gifts to the on-site construction workers.
On the mornings of January 30, 2021, a delegation of University of Social Science and Humanities, Ho Chi Minh City, based National University, led by Associate Professor Dr. Ngô Thị Phương Lan, the rector, visited and congratulated the Lunar New Year to the Executive Council dignitaries of the Vietnam Buddhist University, Campus 2, Ho Chi Minh City.
Greeting the delegation, there were Venerable Thích Nhật Từ, Permanent Vice Director of Vietnam Buddhist University, Most Venerable Thích Biểu Chánh, Deputy Director and Dean of Poly Faculty, Venerable Thích Tâm Đức, Vice Rector of the Vietnam Buddhist University, Cum Head of the Faculty of Dharma English and Buddhist Sangha, and the Executive Council of the Vietnam Buddhist University. On the occasion of the coming Lunar New Year, Associate Professor Dr. Ngô Thị Phương Lan consulted and congratulated the Sangha, the Rector, and the Venerables of the University's Executive Council to be peaceful, in good health, and success in performance of the Buddhist affairs in the Lunar New Year to come. The Associate Professor also shared the information about innovation projects in teaching methods and future direction, as well as the cooperation plan between the two universities. In reply, Venerable Thích Nhật Từ wished the delegation a peaceful New Year and many successes at work. The Venerable also proposed upcoming cooperation programs on organizing science conferences. The Executive Council dignitaries also share teaching methods and materials to help monks and nuns enrich their knowledge better alongside with Buddhism, philosophy, and hope for monks and nuns to have access to Buddhist meditation to relieve stress after school and a composed mind. Earlier before that, the Vietnam Buddhist University in Ho Chi Minh City held a Lunar New Year's Day ceremony for all monks and nuns of the 13th, 14th, and 15th. On this occasion, the Buddhist Foundation Today Fund Giác Ngộ Pagoda donated 500 million Vietnamese dong to the Living Standard Improving Fund of the monks and nuns in the Vietnam Buddhist University.
On the mornings of the January 22nd, 2021, the Administrative Board of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha Gò Dầu District officially opened the 7th Buddhist Congregation TENURE 2021-2026 at Hiệp Long Pagoda, Tây Ninh Province.
In witness, it was honored to have provincial monastic dignitaries, Buddhist monks in the province, and the leaders of the local government and representatives of departments and agencies. In his opening remarks, Venerable Thích Nguyên Tấn, head of the Administrative Board, Vietnam Buddhist Sangha, Gò Dầu District, said that the Gò Dầu District Buddhists had achieved successes in management. It was attributed to the direct attention and guidance of the provincial Vietnam Buddhist Sangha with the support of the provincial departments. In the summary report for the 2016-2021 tenure, presented by Master Ninh Thích Nữ Hạnh Liên, Chief Secretary of the Buddhist Administrative Board in Gò Dầu District, it was said, currently, Gò Dầu District has 24 monasteries with a total of 45 monks and nuns. The Buddha's undertakings are demonstrated through the following aspects: preaching Dharma, rituals, Buddhist guides, social charity, while the charity funding is over 60 billion Vietnam dong. The congregation approved the list of new members of the Buddhist Administrative Board in Gò Dầu District for the tenure 2021-2026 with 11 members. Venerable Thích Nguyên Tấn was nominated to continue to assume the role of head of the District Buddhist Administrative Board. At the end of the congregation, the Tây Ninh Provincial Vietnam Buddhist Sangha awarded the Certificate of Merit to the Buddhist Administrative Board in Gò Dầu District and other individuals who have made a positive contribution to the Sangha.
On the occasions of the coming Lunar New Year on January 31st, 2021, at the Monastic Institute No. 2, the Ascetic Monk held a humanitarian fair called Third BAZAAR of Human Love Lunar New Year's of the Ark 2021.
Attending the opening of the fair, there were Venerable Thích Thiện Thuận, head of the Buddhist Dharma enactment of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, abbot of the Monastic Intensive Studies Institute No. 2, head of the fair organization board, monks and nuns of the neighboring monasteries, and leaders of local authorities. Due to the complicated chain of the COVID-19 pandemic, the monastic and leaders at all levels had to ensure safety in preventing the contagion, when members attending the Tate Fair had to wear a mask and wash their hands with antiseptic solution, as well as keeping distance of 2 meters. The youth union members helped the shopper and delivered the goods to each family. In the traditional Tate holidays of Vietnamese nation, people get a break together after a year of hard work, together with their families on a full food tray. But for the disadvantaged people in difficult circumstances, there's not even a penny to buy essential items for 3 days of Tate. In order to share difficulties and express compassion in the spirit of the Buddha, Venerable, the abbot implemented the program, Tate Bazaar of Human Love, to give 1,000 gifts to the poor people. Each gift is worth 5,000 Vietnamese dong. Besides, there were also special gifts for families with extremely difficult circumstances, especially orphans living with their grandparents. The gifts not only brought the material value to poor families, but also served as a source of encouragement for the people to rise up in life, particularly to celebrate the cozy Tate with their family members.
On January 24, 2021, Tự Huệ Pagoda, Bình Dương Province had a peaceful day retreat for nearly 200 Buddhist and visually impaired persons.
After an incense offering, paying respect to the Buddha, and chanting Mangala Sutras, all of the participants had listened to Dharma talk by the venerables of the District Buddhist Administrative Boards. It helps Buddhists rely on the Dharma to transform their physical and mental actions to be more virtuous, then achieve happiness in life. All of the participants and reverend venerables had practiced walking around by placing their hands on the shoulders of the people in front and walking in mindfulness, concurrently reciting the name of Amitabha Buddha. Venerable Thích Minh Lực had encouraged and reminded Buddhists to practice reciting Buddha's name, listen to Dharma talks, and perform a healthy life, practice mindful smile. The Venerable wishes all the participants a happy Lunar New Year, the year of the ox be immeasurably peaceful. At the end of the retreat, the organizing committee gave 250 gifts to Buddhists and the visually impaired people. Each gift worth 350,000 Vietnam dong is contributed by Tự Huệ Pagoda and the donors. The total value of the gifts is nearly 90 million Vietnam dong. The peaceful one-day retreat ended in the joy of all participants.
On the mornings of January 30, 2021, in the spirit of intact leaves, protect the tall leaves, supporting the people extremely difficult in some times in the border area to celebrate the traditional Lunar New Year's, the Thanh Tâm Charity Group Red City gave 100 gift portions to local people.
Participating in the gift giving, there were Venerable Thích Tuệ Thường, the abbot of Phú Hội Pagoda, Buddhist Thanh Tâm, and members of the charity group. In the efforts to alleviate the difficulties for people in extremely difficult circumstances during the Lunar New Year and contribute to the social security, Venerable Thích Tuệ Thường, the abbot of Phú Hội Pagoda, has mobilized the Thanh Tâm charity group Phật Quang Pagoda, Red City, happily to contribute 100 gifts to local people for the Lunar New Year celebration. Each gift comprised essential goods worth 150,000 Vietnamese đồng. The total fund is 15 million Vietnamese đồng. The value of each gift portion is not much, but it shows the mutual affection of the Buddhist in Thanh Tâm charity group. Hopefully, this small gift would bring joy to the people of Vĩnh Phú commune to celebrate the modest date with their family. The gift-giving section ended in the joy of the reverend monks and the Buddhists when they deliver by themselves the very meaningful and practical gifts to the disadvantaged people.
Venerable monks and nuns, Buddhist ladies and gentlemen, the last news has started of the Queen Newsreel. Thanks for your attention and following. Goodbye and see you in the next programs on psotv channel. Nam Mô Sakyamuni Buddha.